Yo, this is WSoul13 bringing you Raid Shadow Legends. So today we're gonna do 2x Ancients. Should you pull or shouldn't you pull? Alright, they lit up the blue lightsaber. And another thing we need to know is they're doing a 10x for Sicia, alright, this Sunday. So should you pull right now? Should you pull on Sunday? What is it exactly that is the right thing to do for your account? All right, so in my opinion, progression comes first, right? So 2x Ancients is one of the best times to get progression, right? Because you get a lot of rares, so that means food, and also some of the rares are good. And then you get a lot of epics, and epics are amazing in this game. Right, the legendaries are actually the least of your concern, to be honest. So, the more off you are from progression, the least likely you're gonna want to pull Ancient 2x, right? That's just the way it is. But it's always good. It's a good feeling to pull shards. What if you want to do the fusion events, right? So for the last fragment fusion, they asked for 1,880 points, I think, to get your 20 fragments between Summon Rush and Champ Chase. 1,800 points. Well, that's just four sacred shards. So if you're just going after the 2,000 points right there, well then, if you have four sacred shards, you're basically covered. As far as points go, I always pick the calculate from Summon Rush because it's a lot harder to do Summon Rush than Champ Chase. Champ Chase, you can save up your last fragment fusion. Like me, I still have Ruel in the bank, so I'm gonna be looking to open them up in the next fusion event. But what if they do like a chase type fusion, like Brogni? With Brogni, they asked for 5,500 points. So I think 5,000 is kind of like the low number of what you can shoot for if they do another like chase type fragment fusion. So again, you go with sacred shards first. I mean, mystery shards, of course, but like me, I'm kind of bone dry on mystery shards ever since the Brogni event. So that's like a month ago already, and I still haven't really fully regenerated my mystery shards. It's gonna take another couple of months maybe to get it over 1,000. So basically, you're looking at sacred shards. That is your kind of like your next tier of resources in terms of counting points for Summon Rush, right? So I have 9 sacred, so that should be enough to get me through Summon Rush, and also probably enough to get me through Champ Chase, since I'm gonna have a 500 point kind of like lead on that one since I saved Ruel. So that means I can pull shards, right? So the next thing we gotta look at, I have over 100. The next thing we want to look at is, oh, sorry, wrong screen, is Sicia. So do we pull now or do we pull later? Okay. So what does Sicia do that nobody else can do right now? Well, Sicia unlocks a 20-second Spiders 25 run. Okay, I think 25 and 24. So here's the deal. Runs are really slow in Spiders in general for most people, right? There are a few people like myself who has a like 13, 11, 12 second Spiders 20 run with like Septimus or Royal Guards or Cold Hearts or whatever, right? So that's possible. It's possible to get your runtime really this low, but for most people, they're doing something like AOE HP burn, and those usually take around I think 30 to 40 seconds. And since AoE HP burn works the exact same way in Spiders 24 and 25, you're just tweaking some of your accuracy and I think just accuracy actually. There's not really much incentive for you to try to pull for Sicia specifically, you know. So she is an AoE HP burn champ, right? So she puts the AoE HP burn out, and then her A2 will activate one charge of AoE of the HP burn on each of the enemy. And this, for whatever reason, bypasses the 10% enemy max HP damage with the 21 to 25 bosses, right? So this coupled with, I think, a Cold Heart to decrease turn meter and a Renegade to reset this A3. No, sorry, the A2. And enough speed, obviously. You're gonna finish Spiders 25 in 20 seconds. Barring, alright, so Cold Heart, I think we'll need to hit the turn meter down, or else the Spider Queen gets a turn, takes up all the Spiderlings, and pretty much your fast run is kind of ruined. So there's a little bit of RNG there. There's like a 2 point something, 2.5% chance of it failing or whatever if you get a resist. In my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. All right. But is she better than like majority of the legendaries you can pull? Yeah, I'd say yeah. She's kind of like up there. And then if you don't have an AoE HP burn champ, maybe it's worthwhile to go for. But there's so many epics that do the AoE HP burn that I think it's better to just pull right now and then see what legendaries you get if you do get a legendary. So we'll see right now. Oh, also, other thing we have to do. Champ Chase. Right. So we got to take a look at the points and what we can get. So I have a lot of fragments. I think the 3,000 mark is very reasonable for me. So that'll get me a Lego book, 5-star chicken, epic book, and some food. And then I think we have to sell some artifacts real quick. So let's just quickly sell some of this stuff, right? So for me particularly, the 5-star pieces I can get rid of now, especially in some of my factions like elves. How much is that? That's 1,000,000. 5, that's 50. Okay, so I probably need a little bit more than just that. Yeah, I'm just kind of like blanket getting rid of the 5-star rings, especially on the factions I've already finished for Faction Wars. Okay, so I think 1,000,000 silver should be good enough to get me through. We'll see. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what we got. All right, you guys ready? So we're gonna pull. We're gonna pull until maybe 3,000 points. If we hit a legendary, so I have 100, I have a good chance of hitting a legendary. So let's see what we get. And right off the bat, okay, legendary Brackus. Yikes! Now I don't want to pull. Okay, so this is like 1,000 points here, right? So okay, I want to get those. I want to get that legendary book. So let's try to get that legendary book. Let's see if we can have some amazing RNG. Damn, that was really good, guys. All right, so epics gets us points, right there. So I think we're at 1,500 now. So we're probably 1,500. So maybe like 2 or 3 more, and then we'll check how many more we need. So the thing that's gonna get you here is the epic RNG. Also, right now we get 800 points because we got a lot of epic RNGs. Going our way, the Frog and Galcut. Huh. I haven't seen those guys yet, so I don't know. I don't know if they're any good. Are they any good? Let's take a look later. I mean, well, maybe not right now. Oh, Miscreated Monster. All right, that's great. Duke. I already have Duke. So some dupes. All right, so let's take a look at. I think we may have shot over the 3,000 mark. I've gotten a little too excited there. Let's see. All right. So there you go. How many did I did? 40? Up. Yep. We shot over. Which is fine. We got some like extremely favorable RNG there. So, yeah. Well, that saved me a bunch of shards. So, to me personally, I'm only pulling until the 3,000 points, and then I'm saving it. There you go. See y'all next time.